Hey everyone, and welcome back to the RPM Open 2023. Here we are with Thomas Gilbert and Eric Oakley. We have the back nine for you guys. Front nine was very exciting. Got to see a glimpse of this course. Looks very difficult. Thanks for the Patreons for supporting this coverage and all the sponsors here. Awesome to see the support for this event, and very excited to watch some more action here on the back.
Absolutely. Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour doing great things. This is the third stop. Just looks insane. And Elvis, Morten, Hjalte, and Paul battling this course, just trying to get through it. It's definitely one you've got to be hitting your fairways. So see how this back nine plays. We've seen lots of elevation, just really cool, beautiful views. So yeah, Norway is pretty dope. Even though it's a Swedish Pro Tour, it is in Norway.
And here we are on hole number 10. Nice shorter hole here. We got 98 meters, 321 feet. Looks like a shot that you really have to shape through this wooded gap.
Looks like you got through. Not too bad. I feel like there's even potentially even some over the top stuff. There's a lot of shots to be had here, but I wonder if these creeks are playing OB, but it's hard to see.
Ooh, this looks like a nice angle. It's going to flex out in time. Oh, yeah. Unwinding.
Morten, yes.
Ooh. Just outside the bullseye, and that is a fantastic shot.
There's a joke there. The right amount of energy, because there was an energy drink sitting on the ground. I know. These are the types of shots where I feel like we've seen a lot of courses these days have a similar line. That just got wrecked. That looked like a good shape. With random OBs on the lefts and rights or long, so it's already a difficult shot to hit the gap where you see that. But this looks like it's playing pretty fair, and the difficulty is in the shot shape itself. Par is good. Elvis, after getting through a little bit, does he?
Oh, wow! That'd have been sweet. Just those few guardian trees left by the basket, definitely doing their thing, blocking that shot.
A little mozzarella stick-esque.
Yeah.
Pull it in, baby.
Woo. Man, super glad that he was able to cash in that birdie after such a nice drive. Definitely had to work for it, though, and get a little bit of love there from the basket. Yeah. Always good.
Let us know in the comments down below, what do you think about obstacles being that close to baskets? We'd love to hear it and love to see. I personally am not a fan, but I'd love to hear more what you all think. Hole 11, 393 feet, 120 meters. Looks like we're looking like a nice kind of stall hyzer type of shot. Over the top of stuff. Maybe you can punch one through. See how these players play it.
This back nine definitely looking a little more scoreable to start with these two par threes in a row. Definitely more executable shots for these guys to throw.
Yeah, Morten looked like he was trying to go straight at it, just leaked it a little left. This is just a power hyzer from Elvis. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Just catching that tree. Need to push it just a touch longer.
Oh, what's up, Calvin? Smooth. Just break out of it.
Come on, swing over.
Should be okay.
Yeah, hopefully not too
buried
in those bushes. Hjalte's got all the power, and I know he loves throwing that hyzer, so we'll see how. Oh, yeah. It goes high and wide. Turning the camera all the way around. Oh, my.
That's a great shot from Hjalte.
Oof. Really having a scramble here, but looks like he has a pretty successful throw from his position.
Great approach from Paul. Yeah, Morten, I think that left side seemed very, very guarded. So definitely on this one, it's like the play to play the right side, and this is what you end up with. You saw where Paul and Elvis have hit down to. It's like it seems like you can see the target, and that helps the game be a little bit easier. Good line there from Elvis. Morten for bogey here. Great line. Don't do it.
Just sit. All right, curls up.
something you see with a lot of these up and coming European players is some of them have come over for certain events. Great birdie from Hjalte, and their skill sets are very good. They're very, very good, and
very talented throwers of the disc.
You just need. I feel like they need a little bit of. If they want to compete at the high levels, they need to keep going to these big events. They need to come over to the States, give it a go, and find ways to improve, because it's really great to see disc golf growing in this way, that players are only getting better, and they're only getting better all over the world. So
absolutely, yeah. I think that's a huge step for these international players, is to take that step, come over to the States and give it a try, because this is the cream of the crop competition, and really it's exciting to test your skills against the big dogs.
Absolutely. So old 12.
Yeah, we got a 231 meter par 4, 700 feet. Yeah, big shot off the tee, it looks like, up this hill. Hjalte doing a nice job flexing it up this hillside. Looks like he's going to bite off plenty of distance.
Right in the fairway. Just give him some decent footing. He's going to be stoked on that one, I think. Dang. It's a little low. Paul tracking the same way Elvis was. Hopefully that one pushed a little clean.
Yep.
I mean, being only 757 feet, par is definitely still in play, but birdie might be a tough ask.
Yeah, it definitely looks like this lineup here, coming up high left and dragging it to the right, is the way to get to that gap and really progress far down the fairway.
Often find myself just asking the disc golf gods to be like, just give me a stance, give me a line, give me something, as much like whenever you don't hit the line that you feel like you should.
Exactly. Even just being within 1 or 2 meters of a tree can be the huge. Oh,
that was so sick from Elvis.
Gosh.
Yeah, wow.
Boy, get it. Wow.
That was a sky flex shot, holding turnover that just almost found itself way in. And Elvis has a drop-in birdie here after, I mean, not his best tee shot, but man, that shows, like we were just talking about, having a lie allowed for him to be aggressive, because he knew the distance was in there. Great shot from Paul. He's got himself a putt for par. This is primo.
Yeah, being able to throw that big spike highs on the second shot.
We love to see it. Great shot, Hjalte.
Man, that was exciting, Eric.
That was so cool.
Oh, and that's exciting too. Holy crap.
Hole 12, best hole.
Man, these guys are killing it on this one. Love to see it. Big putts, near throw-ins. Oh, I love to watch this type of disc golf, man. Oh,
and 2 circle 2 putts. We got Hjalte walking up for a birdie. This is definitely one of the few holes that has playing under par for our card. Buckets.
Yeah, nice putt too. Wow. I do think that these players made it look a lot easier than the hole maybe plays. Absolutely.
But you love to see it, and just... RPM and Heatland, big sponsors of the Swedish Pro Tour. Love to see it. Awesome people. So check them out. They're doing great things. Another par 4, 613. Got to beat these roads. Find yourself inbounds and then have a tight and guarded green. I'm pretty sure there are many putts that can be inside the circle here that don't play well. So
players going to be having to watch out for the windows on this hole. But Hjalte obviously smooths one out there, nice and far. Oh, wow.
Out of bounds. Might have leaked left. So maybe you really want this to hold flat.
Oh,
Oh, he
no,
waves
he waves
by.
it bye-bye.
Oh, I love it. Sometimes you just know.
Yeah.
These buildings are shaping up to like just feels like it's making difficult. And I guess what we saw from Hjalte is he was playing aggressive and just didn't get the stand up he was looking for. If it drifts a little bit more, I think he catches the ground and sits nice. This seems nice. Come on, Paul.
Yeah, it needs to
Sit.
check. Come on.
That's not long enough, I don't think.
Dang. Okay, so they got to proceed to a drop zone here and maybe try to smash one up there. This looks like a pretty far carrying shot, though, from that throw.
613 is what the hole says it is, but I feel like it plays a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what this is. That thing seems understable from Elvis. It's faded out. No OB graphic. We love to see that.
Ooh,
Love
big
this angle.
crush. Come
Good
on.
old play.
Oh, just need to be a little more stable on that shot there, or a little less angle. Hjalte
Climb. Keep climbing.
needs to get back over. Okay.
Something for par.
Yeah, definitely going to have a look. Possibly have a few little branches in the way.
Mm-hmm. It is nice to see a course like this where you're going to have your full toolkit depending on where you end up, and all the tee shots and second shots they haven't looked the same.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play it from Elvis.
Oh, thank you.
He's nice. Elvis is a good guy. Let me actually...
Morton. Nice little approach there. He's going to have a nice little tap in. Hjalte going to have to get really creative here. See if he can catch this. Just couldn't generate the power from that awkward stance. Almost giving it all wrist. That's going to be a really difficult putt to make. And got another tricky one here. Yeah.
Smart play. Elvis Eriksson has the Glow Kotuku that he gave me and let me throw one of his that was nice and seasoned.
Oh, nice.
Flies awesome. So if you're seeing him throw a white mid-range that is reliably stable, it's probably the RPM Kotuku. It's awesome. Also can be known as the White Heron. Drew Gibson, big fan of that disc as well.
Mm-hmm.
Solid stuff. You love to see it.
And here we are, getting into those long par threes again. 508 feet, 155 meters. Downhill the whole way, though, so these guys just need to control their shots in the green. Gonna see maybe a big hyzer or flex shots, but yeah, here we go. Pumping up way up in the sky. Man, it's gonna fly forever. Let's see how close they can crash down. There's a little spot on the corner there for these guys to kind of get an idea of what their shots are doing, but here,
this is cool.
yeah, going for that flex shot, and this is unwinding beautifully.
Break.
Come on, hurry up.
Oh, well, that's kind of circle.
Okay,
That's inside the
nice.
circle.
Very nice.
Love to see it.
That's kind of
When you shape one really, really nicely like that, it's got to boost your confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also looks great. Getting that little stand up, I think he's going to have a little bit more distance than Elvis did. We shall see. Paul trying to follow Morton there, but maybe the wrong disc. Fall down and good.
Oh, man. Just falls short in the OB. Moving to the drop zone here. More manageable hyzer shot. And
Work.
needs to swing inside that. Oh!
Circle 2 look.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good pull, though.
Mm-hmm. Wow, having it. Oh, dang.
That is a tight gap.
Yeah. Trying to get sneaky there, and unfortunately just doesn't quite hit the line the way he wanted to, but Hjalte with a big putt. And just comes up a little bit right. Let's see what we can do from here. Definitely going to be giving a bid. A nice little tree behind it to keep it nice and close.
bid from Paul. Made a tough little double there, but after the OBT shot, it's definitely a difficult scramble for that. He knows it. A big deep straddle can definitely pull you off your line pretty easily. Good comeback though. Yeah, those are on these big par threes. I feel like these, when you're missing putts that feel makeable, it definitely hurts because these aren't easy to get. So, but par is definitely going to take some strokes on the card. It's going to probably take strokes on the field in some ways. So, just keep the score as low as possible.
Yeah, definitely a factor to play how aggressive you're going to get on these types of holes. And yeah, playing that risk reward on these types of shots. Oh, nice little catch there.
Yeah, man. I've seen some of the hardest par threes, I feel like, when you're playing these holes. On a hole 15, 646, 197 meter, par 4. Looks like stretching downhill shots. Would imagine some OB to the right. Definitely places you want to be and don't want to be here. Working your way back into looks like an island green.
Yeah.
Unique. So it's probably a place to lay up short, and then potentially being 646 downhill, it might be reachable with a really big rip, but probably not worth the risk.
Looks like these players are playing a shot short of the OB and then going to look to cross in the second shot. This looks like it has a lot of turn. See if I can corkscrew out of it. No, just a little
leaked.
too.
Just a little leaked.
This looks a bit better, maybe a bit safer. Let's see if it gets enough push to clear. Yep. Gonna be on the hillside there, but nice and in bounds.
This feels like a hole where you'd have a couple players if it was a Pro Tour event. Paul stays in. Nice.
Oh, okay. Road playing safe, or I think. And then Hjalte taking his favorite shot out there. The big spike hyzer. And wow, that's a really nice shot from the drop zone.
Paul playing smart, knowing that he's got to just chip it and get up and down. But yeah, I was going to say this feels like a hole that you have the elite field out there, and you're gonna see some eagles. I would imagine somebody figures out how to unwind on one and really give it a chance to go for it. Oh, and Morten coming up short. Assume there's probably an additional drop zone. Elvis from the standstill. This one's going to be off the island as well. It's a tight island, so maybe people wouldn't go for it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this looks like one that would be really fun to go for in practice, but even these approaches here on this small island is very difficult. See all these guys having trouble with it. Shows how impressive a shot Hjalte threw with that probably 140 meter shot from the drop zone.
Just good spiking hyzer to kind of control the distance really well.
Oh, and a good putt there.
Nice putt, Paul. Just clean up the single bogey after the OB stroke on the island there. It looks like it actually plays if you go out of bounds on the island. It's not an island, it's just an island shape. It doesn't play as a traditional drop zone or anything like that where you have to establish on there. Because Paul, I believe, was listed on that approach as OB, but took his meter in, cashed it. Hjalte taking his full 30 here, making sure he feels confident in his putt when he steps up, changing his mind on the straddle.
Man, and playing with Hjalte a couple times here, both in the States and also in Europe, I know that he does get very particular about his grip, and if he doesn't quite feel it, he gets a little bit anxious about it and sometimes can rush through a shot.
Putting and throwing and there's so much confidence that you have to build up, and I will tell players who are on the up and coming it's okay to make mistakes. Just keep learning from it and find ways to just get better at the competition. The game isn't easy. We've all been in your shoes, and you will fall down paths that we've been on. So trust the process, and sometimes it sucks, but you'll get better in the long run. Ching and the Latitude 65 energy drink. Ching is a great app that they use over there to keep score. Latitude 65, no relation to Latitude 64 from what I've been able to gather, but very good energy drink if you're over in Sweden, worth getting. Another looks like difficult par 4 that's a lot of action. Another tight green, 636. So these players look to attack it. This looks nice and aggressive. Probably playing for the second landing zone. Yes. Yes. So maybe this forced over forehand plays really well to reach this. Ooh. This is a smash from Morten. Stay in bounds, please.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Hoping Paul gives us a backhand because I kind of want to see what it looks like, but it
looks like a forehand hole. Oh, it clips a little something.
He's in.
All right, good. Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like it bites off quite a bit of distance with that flexing forehand.
Throwing another one here.
It's unraveling nicely.
Come on. Oh, man. Brutal. So close to coming back in bounds. Oh, and he's
frozen rope.
Looks like he's going for it.
Chill.
Oh, wow.
Yo, that's so close.
Stays on by centimeters. Oh, nice stick. Wow.
Kind of like seeing these greens be softer on these types of holes when they're this tight, knowing that you can play for it.
I do like that a lot. I wonder how much into the course design that can play, because it's definitely a nice thing to see on these types of island shots that if you execute your shot, it's going to stay there and not have some random skip that makes the hole more difficult than it needs to be.
Totally. Yeah, I'd like to see disc golf go in this direction with changing of green surfaces and stuff like that. Come on, let's go. Hjalte, great hit. That's a good comeback putt after the last hole. Coming up just a little short and then just cashing a little stepper. Love to see it. Good pace from Paul.
Yep. Has a little Matt Bell hop there.
Nice bird from Morten.
Great birdie. Elvis also looking to get this putt in. Absolutely.
Good focus. Tough double to take there, but the OBs definitely add up. I feel like that's a big part of this course. Keep it clean. It's your best chance at it. Whoa. What up, 17?
Yeah. Huge uphill hole on the side slope the entire way. It's going to be a very interesting shot shape for these guys. And then goes up another hillside on a very small green. Man, it's going to take two very well executed shots to be able to birdie this. Rather short,
meters.
Okay, rather short par 4, but this looks very well thrown. Set on a nice spot.
Gotta be.
Come on. Oh, yes. He might even have a look at it from there.
Nice shot, Elvis. Also a good rip here from Morten. Just needs to get it a little bit higher, but that uphill came in fast. Hjalte opting for what looks like he's going big disc here, so Maybe this is one he was getting close to reaching. And
Wow.
with that type of power and that
Rips
type of line,
it so well. Oh, man.
that's a mean branch. Still probably securing the birdie with something like that. Just has to put it nice and close and move on. But hole isn't done until it's over. This looks very similar to Morton's. Maybe just a little bit more left.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great
nice.
shot. Have
Yep.
a long uphill putt for birdie.
This looks tight to the corner. Yeah, looking to just play more of a placement shot and then have this forehand up into the green. See how good of a run he can give it.
Get the flex.
Oh.
Chill.
All right. I think that sat nice and close.
Oh, yeah. I can see it right there. Probably a tactic from Hjalte. Chilling right there.
Nice little hop with the log. That's going to relieve some stress from the putting. Yeah, so still very uphill. Oh, come on. Logs, do your work. Do your work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're there.
Oh, man.
It's a 45-footer that feels like a 1,000-foot putt.
Yeah.
Nice par
Nice.
save.
Yep.
Gonna see a couple pars, couple birdies here. I think that showcases just how, how paramount the tee shot is here.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit clean, you're not having much left, but man, there is a lot of places where you're gonna have to scramble, and it's gonna be difficult for you. Hjalte wondering if Elvis almost forgot his putter there. That was good face.
Ooh, nice under par hole for these guys as we go into hole 18. Another tricky par 3, 151 meters, 495 foot downhill. Looks like they have a decent sized landing zone, but a kind of tricky gap here off the tee. You can't really swing your hyzers too much here.
Love this pushing the disc down the hill. It's gonna find the earth. It's gonna have a circle 2 putt, but that's making the game easy. If you put this one up high, you're just asking for trouble, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely throwing down is paramount on this hole.
This is smashed.
Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, good. Nice little check there on the backside of the green. He's going to have a very long uphill look at it. Throwing real downhill here. Can he get it up in the air? Can it swing back in? He's going to be... Wow. Yeah. Got the disc there real fast. What a nice, smooth backhand. Could it hold the line?
Oh, that lift is not what you want to see. Now chill out.
Oh, no. Oh, dang. And that is going to be one of the downsides to that backhand shot is that it just has so much time to carry and drift. And, okay. At least he sits nice and close to the basket there.
I think this is where that stable type of disc on that forehand line is so good because it's really difficult for you to push too long if you go on the decently stable side. Allow it to break and just fall right back towards the pin. Great bid from Morten. Let's go, Elvis.
Wow, what a great finish. Finishing with a
par.
turkey.
To get himself under par, he's stoked.
Absolutely.
A couple good putts. I mean, this is seeing the whole course now, man. 1 under has to play very well in the field, and we'll see once we get to our leaderboard here in a moment. But definitely a course you're going to have to battle. You're going to have to throw a bunch of different shots. Love to see it. Tough day for Paul, but definitely has a lot to build on going forward. Elvis, I see tied for first
Very
right
nice.
here. Hjalte and Morten in 6th. Paul back in 45th. We're going to have Josef Berg, Roni Ronkanen, sorry guys, and Fritjof and Elvis Blair shooting even par. He's going to be top of chase. Man, tune into the round two.
This is quite a treat to watch this amazing course. Looks like it's really challenging these players and their shot execution, and gonna love it. Ready to catch some more action with you guys here in the future.
Let's go. Thanks for being here, everyone, and we'll see you next time.